Inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. Led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones. Throwing Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's
interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
And now a pause. They go play action here. Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They'll try and throw for it, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Jones throw taken in by Chark. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Drake Jackson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy, and they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw. Jones. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Jones. The quick slant caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Elliott is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Everybody in the stadium. On 1st down, Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Purdy from the gun. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 145, tying him with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, What matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And a look at the next-gen stats reveals that sack occurred in all of 2.3 seconds. And you think you want to be an NFL quarterback?
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This one caught by Kittle. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England's offense set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A first down carry by Elliott.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones complete. Hunter Henry with a grab.
And they're going to stop play here. And the injury is to, that's DJ Chark, the receiver, who's in need of some help right now.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Jones now to throw on third down. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's James. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. There to stop him on the defensive side. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Yep.
Penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Again, it's Elliott.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Jones on 3rd down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, the incompletion, but now.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
He finds Kittle going across the field.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scored.
Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
from a yard out.
And the Niners are an extra point away from going up by 30. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the 1st quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Jones on the slant. He finds Washington. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And just a yard to go here on second down. Back to throw. Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. Down inside the 10. Now this has been a one. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. There he goes left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with it. Down here in this first half. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that some...
Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 143 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Niners just continue to roll. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Mac Jones and the Patriots ready for another chance here on offense.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Randy Gregory in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun. Jones got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Purdy off the play fake.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Play action. Now Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers extend their lead yet again.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They get...
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Though that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. This is McCaffrey on the give. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Purdy on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. James has got it. Complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Throwing, Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's James. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Now Jones. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here's McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Niners are pouring it on.
And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him, as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And he's 49 yards. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the 49ers have got it on cruise control.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right. You can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
On 2nd and 10. Jones, complete to Washington. And all the way in. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And this one is incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. The starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
So now then the penalties got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
As the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Smith-Schuster. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late. Just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. We welcome you. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And quickly they get to the line. On the ground, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here's Purdy.
Completes it to Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Face man. Defense.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff left. Elliott. A beautiful fake. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a 2.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
This one caught by Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. This is McCaffrey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And this is incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but
they'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Purdy off the play fake. He finds Kittle going across the field.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Back to throw, Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
They go play action here, Purdy.
And I think the ball's out.
Security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Here's Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones over the middle. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35 on 2nd down. Jones throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Jones on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Jones.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Back to throw again. And he'll find Washington. That's complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route and complete. That's James.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. On third down, Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Play action. Now Purdy.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 28 yards.
And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. New England trying to get to place on offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jones.
On the slant, he finds Washington. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Jones now on 1st and 10.
And hitting Juju on the slant.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag.
Personal foul.
In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jones. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown! A big play there. 51 yards.
And the Niners add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones.
He'll get this to Elliott.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones.
Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Jones throwing on first down. Complete to Washington.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And they'll run it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On first down, Purdy. They'll find out.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Patriots have it.
A lot. About ball, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Purdy off the play fake.
Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Charles, are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers just continue to roll.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Here's Jones throwing to start the drive.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Defense.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Jones looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Over the middle, complete. It now a loose football. The ball comes out. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job. We got to do our job.
So referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty, so that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Washington with a catch. Middle of the field. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a throw there going to be incomplete. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he'll go down right.
They go play action here. Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The end result, 21 yards. They'll run with McCaffrey. And some space here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Here's Purdy.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Patriots ready to get the football back. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Meanwhile, Jones' throw hauled in by Washington.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
And he'll get it right back to Washington. On the move past the 40.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Jones. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. James has got it. Complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Deebo Samuel and the 49. Possession here.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no short.